We begin with local breaking news tonight. Within the hour, Virginia State Police confirming a body. But first, we want to get straight to the forecast because it's another scorcher out there. Ross, and we're following some absolutely tragic local breaking news out of Louisa County, where a young man with severe special needs has died after drowning in Lake Anna. And today, more than 300 people protested outside of Congressman Dave Bratt's office in Glen Allen. Police have arrested a 30-year-old man in connection to the shooting death of a mother of 3. That's where our Eric Perry was all day, talking to investigators and the family who owns that home. Eric, what's the latest?
I heard what? I want to know too. I can't wait for that story.
But state police are investigating a horrific crash in Louisa County. They say a man was hit by a car while he was on his lawnmower.
Sounds good.
No, I'm not Megan. Perfect for the warm weather.
Now, well, I would ask you, would you sit in her chair? But you don't have much hair up there, so.
Well, you know, one time.
Well, the rain is forcing organizers to cancel the 25th annual James River Parade of Lights for a second time.
I know from the story you have to be willing to just leave today.
Well, I can leave now. It's sunny.
Right now, law enforcement, they are updating media on that pedestrian bridge collapse that happened in Miami. Let's listen in to hear what they have to say. Earlier this week, Bratt did introduce the Protect Kids and Parents Act in the House that would set up new temporary shelters for families and expedite the asylum review process. I'm in for Eric this morning, who's getting some much needed rest. Lucky for him, he didn't have to walk outside in the cold this morning like we did. Andrew, it's cold outside. And wildlife officials are warning people to slow down while driving on beaches in the Outer Banks after a wild horse was hit and killed last night. The Olympics USA Games in Seattle came to a close on Friday, but we want to tell you about one particular competitor who proved age is just a number. Memorial services for 2 Capital Gazette staff members with connections to our area have been planned for the next week. We're going to get straight to our team weather coverage in just a moment. But first, we want to get to the latest on this monster storm. It's already battering the state. Jay Gray reports from Naples this morning with a look at conditions that are only growing worse.
Candace, I'm on top of breaking news in the First Alert Center. Right now, a man is fighting to survive at the hospital after getting hit by a car on I-95 in Chesterfield.
Well, here is the best story of the morning. Make sure you have tissues next to you. Good morning, and thank you so much for waking up with us. We'll get to all those stories in just a few minutes. But good morning, and thank you so much for staying with us here on 12 News Today. It's October 1st, and it feels like it outside.
It certainly does. It's chilly. Temperatures.
Don't say anything.
He's not always on the viewer's right side, especially when he's talking about snow in the forecast.
Happening today, family and friends will come together as Norfolk State football player and Henrico native Nick Ackes is laid to rest. Ackes was murdered. And happening today, friends and family will come together to honor this baby girl who was shot and killed in Henrico this week. We're following breaking news out of South Richmond. A family is waking up this morning without a loved one after a man. Thanks, Jay. And our team of meteorologists have been tracking Irma all morning long. Megan is joining us now. Megan, you have an update from the Hurricane Center that you just got it about an hour ago.
Breaking news.
Good Saturday morning. That breaking news. April the giraffe is finally having her baby.
It's real.
It's
happening
real.
now.
It's not. It wasn't an April Fool's joke. April was actually pregnant, and you can see in the national spotlight this morning on Florida. But Irma is a storm that's going to stick around, and once it leaves the Sunshine State, Georgia could be next, where people are taking no chances. And we're going to turn it over to Colleen because she's in the First Alert Center gathering details on those early morning raids. Popular TV show. It's a plot twist you might not believe. NBC's Joe Fryer explains. Now, Pringles is bringing all of your holiday favorites to the table through a limited edition Thanksgiving dinner. If you don't feel up to all that hard work in the kitchen, the chip company has you covered with flavors like turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie. The Thanksgiving flavored chips are only part of a pilot test. They are not actually in stores, but if all goes well, they could be on the shelves by next year. So would you do it, Megan? Would you?
You know, we talked about this about 2 hours ago, and I seemed a bit more excited about it.
But then you started thinking.
But I gave it a little more thought, and cooking, your home recipes and the smell of Thanksgiving.
It just wouldn't be the same with potato chips.
No, but I will stick to the easy cleanup part. That's
easy
the only
cleanup,
thing
and probably a lot cheaper as well.
It probably is cheaper.
All right, so weigh in on my Facebook page. I posted it on Facebook, so we want to know, what would you do? Would you eat Pringles for Thanksgiving?
Our clock's back an hour. We lost that extra hour of daylight in the evening.
But we gained the hour of sleep.
Yes.
Which is most important.
That is very important. But look for a a darker evening sooner tonight.
And make sure you pack your rain boots on Election Day, right?
Yes.
All right, that's all the time we have. Be sure to join us tonight for the news at 6. Have a great day.